Hey there, let's talk about your gel macaroon pens from Hayward and Love and what to do when it feels like the ink is drying out or if the pen is not gliding across the page as smoothly as it should. These are some of the pens that we have collected from our table where the wax was removed from the pen tip, or the pens hadn't been like reclosed when shoppers kind of pick the pens up, look at them, and they don't reclose them and they dry out on the table. So I had a couple of pens that had kind of experienced some drying or some sticking, and so I wanted to make sure that I was able to properly test them. And so what I'm doing here is, first of all, I've heated up some water in the microwave for about 2 minutes. And then I'm just opening up the pens, removing the ink cartridges, and placing the ink cartridge inside of the water for a couple of seconds, just to warm up the ink and kind of get it reconstituted again. This will happen primarily because our pens are exposed to the elements. When the pens come to us, all of the tips are dipped in wax to preserve the longevity of the ink. However, the ink is it's subject to temperature. And so because our markets are outside, so are our products. And unfortunately, sometimes the pens, the gel will just harden a little bit, but we can just reconstitute it with the hot water. All you need to do is open up your pen, remove the ink cartridge. When you get ready to reinsert the ink cartridge, just pay attention to the spring that's inside of the barrel to make sure that you place the ink cartridge back into the barrel correctly, and then close your pen. Go ahead and give it a test to see, if the ink is the consistency that you want it. And if not, just kind of restart the process. Go ahead and put it back in the water. I wouldn't leave I don't leave the cartridges in the water for an extended period of time. I would say maybe 10 to 15 seconds. But you can certainly put it back in there. And then I just roll it in the paper towel to dry it, to just make sure that it's completely dry. After a couple of tests, you'll see that the ink has started to flow and it's a good thickness across the page. These are all the pens that I tested out today, and you see I've reconstituted them all. So I hope that this is helpful for you. If you've purchased one of our gel macaroon pens, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know that we have repeat customers, and these are some of their favorite pens because the ink is the color of the barrel and they are fine points. So thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope this has been helpful.